Hey guys, the purpose of this video is to touch on a very controversial subject about the statements that Donald Sterling made about disliking a specific race in society. Now, first thing, he did not advertise this. He did not go out on his own and made his statements public on purpose. As many of you know already, his girlfriend recorded him making statements and sharing his personal opinion to her. And she recorded it, and without his consent, went out and made it public. Now, I've heard very important people in society today touch on this subject. They took the time out of their day to go ahead and touch on this subject. They called Donald Sterling ignorant of the definition of racism and things like this. Now, ignorant by definition is somebody who's uneducated and unsophisticated. There's nothing unsophisticated about Donald Sterling, he's not an uneducated man. He is actually a very educated man. He's a former attorney. He is the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, obviously a businessman. He's a tycoon, a very important person. Now, everybody has a right in the United States to the freedom of speech. We have the right to say whatever we please. Whatever we feel like saying, we are able to say it without, of course, making any threats or planning to harm anyone. Now, he got his point across to his girlfriend. If you listen to his recording, he got his point across. He kept his composure and was able to get his point across without being ignorant, without using the word hate and stuff like that. He just talked about how he disliked a specific race in society. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If you dislike somebody, it's okay. It's just inside you. You just don't like the specific thing. For him, he doesn't like the specific race in society, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it probably would have been a whole different thing if he would have gone out publicly and made these statements. But he didn't. He was recorded, like I said, without consent. His recordings were made public. And now everyone's touching on this, calling him an ignorant person, uneducated. And Barack Obama even went ahead and called him ignorant. Now, here's what Barack Obama said. He said, when ignorant folks want to advertise their ignorance, you don't really have to do anything. You just let them talk. That's what happened here. Now, ignorant, really, like I said, there's nothing ignorant about this man. He didn't sound ignorant. If you listen to his recording, he sounded, like a professional. He got his point across in a proper manner. Now, he said, you just let them talk. Well, Barack Obama, you're not letting him talk. You actually took the time out of the day to call Donald Sterling an ignorant man. Now, like I said, tell me what's ignorant about him. Listen to his recordings, and I don't see it. I don't understand. Now, I'm not agreeing with everything that Donald Sterling said. What I'm saying here is that I don't see anything wrong with it. I know and I accepted it. There's racism still. It's never going to go away. It's always going to stay here in the United States. It's always going to exist everywhere in the world. It's still here. Accept it. He's just making comments he's just making statements about how he feels. That's it. That's all there's to it. Just people telling that he shouldn't own the Los Angeles Clippers anymore. Why? What's the reason? Just because he's telling you how he feels? And he's not even telling us. He didn't even want to tell anybody. Like I said, it was made public without his consent. I don't see anything wrong with it. There's things that I don't like. There's something that people don't like. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. If I tell you I don't like this, I don't like that, there's nothing wrong. It's my personal opinion. It's how I feel. Freedom of speech. I could say it. If I want to say it out in the street, I could say whatever I want. Right? Like, I don't know. Just tell me. You guys tell me I don't see anything wrong with it. I listened to it, and he's a very good man. He's an educated man. Like I said, I don't agree with everything he said, but I don't see anything wrong with what he did. He didn't hurt anyone. He didn't make any threats. He just made his point, you know. And you could hear his girlfriend in that recording. She was trying to provoke him. She was trying to get him to say something that he obviously didn't want to say, and he knew that. You can hear in the recordings that, you know, he was asking her, "What are you trying to do here?" And she kept pushing. Well, why don't you like um, this specific race? And he's telling her why. He answered, well, "This is the reason why I don't like this." You know, he said, "This is how I was raised. If you don't like it, then leave." That's basically what it is, and that's how it should be. If people don't want to hear these type of comments, then go ahead and go to another country where freedom of speech is not allowed, where you're not gonna be hearing racist comments like that. You know, it's his personal opinion. He has the right to say whatever he wants. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, I don't agree with all the things he said, but I don't see anything wrong with it. I've said this several times. That's my personal opinion. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I don't agree with everything he said. So I don't know if you guys can tell me what's wrong with it without actually sounding like an ignorant person. Now all these people calling Donald Sterling ignorant are the ones that actually sound ignorant because they make a statement. They're saying Donald Sterling is an ignorant man. He should not own the Los Angeles Clippers anymore. He should not be allowed in the NBA. And that's all they say. They stop there. They don't give a reason why they're calling him ignorant. Now he said why he didn't like the specific race in society, and he backed it up with something. He said, "Because I was raised this way, I've always believed this." Now, he said, you know, he gave reasons why, and all these people calling him ignorant and stuff are not giving a reason as of to why they're calling him an ignorant person. If you guys can answer that, then let me know why you guys think he's ignorant or what was wrong with it. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll leave you guys with that.